welcome to the master ceremony.
And I'm Linda Taylor, Miss School Ceremony. Please stand as Chloe Washington leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
And Caitlin Thomason recites the University Application.
The University K-12 Charter's affirmation, our mission statement. University K-12 Academy, in partnership with students, family, and staff, capitalize on and nurture the potential of each student through a rigorous and differentiated college preparatory curriculum, seeking to cultivate a diverse community and innovative and collaborative leaders. The University K-12 Academy vision statement. A university scholar represents their community through academic distinction, effective communication, distinguished leadership, and innovative perseverance. After you, we operate under the assumption that we cannot fail.
Please remain standing as member choir sings the national flag anthem. Let every voice be seen. Every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing the song full of the faith that the darkness has taught us. Sing the song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Thank you, Ben. Please be seated as we enjoy a selection from our Youth Voice Choir, accompanied by Alan Williams on piano.
Glory comes, it will be ours, it will be ours. One day, with the voice one, we will be sure.
Middle school has taught us so much, even when we fall asleep during class, come unprepared, or get distracted. We have learned how to speak, lead discussions, and become comfortable with one another and maybe too comfortable. Thank you, teachers, for teaching us even when we had to endure difficult times. Even when it was clear that some people didn't get along, you showed us how to get past that and the reality that these things happen. I would also like to thank the parents for accommodating to the changes, even when you didn't feel like it. As this speech comes to a close, I would like to say that I am proud to be with this class, middle school class of 2026, and your ability to make things fun and laughable. Let's celebrate the time we have left with each other, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Good evening, unique family of class of 2026. I'm Elise Gray, and I'm standing before today to share my most memorable experience in 8th grade and why I really love being at university. My most memorable experience in 8th grade will have to go with birthday to me. Lying by my schedule, I figured out that I had almost no classes in my first. So my first day here, I was very nervous because I had to interact and introduce myself to my classmates. But I barely knew a single thing about it. At first, I thought it was going to be a long morning, so I knew nothing about it. However, that changed throughout the school year. Within this school year, I've met many people and made new friends, such as my cousin, Donald Brazel's and Sage Kennedy. Honestly, I believe that this school year helped me socialize with all of others, and to not be afraid to express myself to others. Which is why I think back to the first day of school as my most memorable experience. Aside from remembering the peers I've gotten a chance to know, I'll also like to share the memories of always walking to school, knowing that not only will we, the students, be provided with excellent education, but also building new connections with the teachers, like Ms. Barry, Dr. Wilson, Mr. Muhammad, and more. What I really love about this is how everybody knows one another. You would rarely ever see anyone alone or by themselves because there will always be people by their side, no matter what grade they're in, or if they were. And because everyone at the school cared for us, so they were their family. Yes, I'm going to be talking to them in class, and I will always share some of these experiences. Thank you all for listening, and I hope everyone has a blessed day.
Good evening, University families, friends, staff, and students. My name is Emma Griffin, and tonight I have the honor of sharing some of the memories and experiences that shaped my time here. My journey here has been filled with learning experiences, growth, and unforgettable memories. Along the way, I have learned a lot, had lots of fun, and made some amazing friends. When I started writing this speech, it took me a while to figure out what my favorite memory was. I realized it wasn't the big events or special days. It was the small moments. Laughing and doing random things in the hallway with my friends after lunch, making jokes in the back of the biology class, and just spending time with people I've grown up with. Of course, school isn't just about having fun. Throughout middle school, I've learned so many different interesting things. I've learned lots of facts about history with Mr. Trexler, a million different ways to find slope in math, and somehow even in science. And thanks to Dr. Wilson, I've learned how to become a leader and step out of my comfort zone. I also want to give a special shout out to Ms. Washington, my gym teacher and coach, for always encouraging me and helping me grow both in and out of the classroom. None of this was easy, so I'm really thankful for all of my teachers and friends who have helped me along the way. I started at the Garden kindergarten in 7th grade in regards to university years. Even though it was the same year, it felt very different at first. We met new people, made new friends, and were given new opportunities. Looking back, I'm grateful for that change because it brought us all together today. No matter what side of the wheel we started on, we shared experiences, made memories, and grew together. As we move on to high school, I hope we remember the friendships we built, the lessons we learned, and the memories we made. These years helped us shape who we are today. I want to thank everyone who has made these years so enjoyable and memorable. And finally, congratulations to the University 8th grade class of 2026.
Thank you, scholars. Mrs. Hudson will introduce our guest speaker, one of Southfield's very own.
want to give you a little background about who our guest speaker is today. So it comes with a small story. In November, right after we got done with our last day for school, right before Thanksgiving break, I was sitting in my classroom and I didn't feel well. And I thought, oh, this will pass, I'll be okay. I hadn't had a sickness or a cold even, or the flu all through the 5 years of COVID, or all of the medical interventions of COVID. I missed all that. So I thought, I don't know what it is, I'll get better. But I got home and I didn't feel better. And while I was trying to get through the weekend, my husband took me to urgent care a couple times. And then at the last urgent care, they said, you need to go to the hospital because we're not sure what's wrong. So I was thinking, I'm going to make it, I'll be okay. I want to go back to school on Monday. So my husband asked me, are you going to be there? Are you going to be able to go to school on Monday? And so, in the words of an academician like myself, I looked at him and I said, bro, I'm cooked. And I was really scared because I wanted to get back to see my 8th graders and my 9th graders, and I couldn't wait to get back. I came back early, and as I was coming in the door, I was like, the floor is coming up. And my baby was like, yeah, the floor isn't coming up, you're going down. And so I thought, well, I'm not ready. So it turned out that I had Ramsey, which is kind of like when your ancient chicken pox comes back upon you and you're older and it attacks like your ear. So I went through about 6 weeks of vertigo and double vision and thinking that I wasn't going to get back to see my 8th graders or my 9th graders. So I was pretty scared. The ENT said, you need physical therapy. So I went to physical therapy so I could get my vestibular back, which means being able to walk correctly, which, you know, all of that is coming back slowly for me. It takes a long time to heal from nerve damage. But while I was at physical therapy, one of my physical therapists happened to be one of Southfield's own, and he was always talking to me about what happened at school when he was here, how wonderful it was to be a Southfield graduate. He came back to give back to his community and to take care of a teacher like me who's a Southfield teacher. And so tonight I decided I got to introduce you to one of the best physical therapists in Southfield. Our very own Amy.
First off, I want to say congratulations to the 8th grade class. Give yourself a round of applause. Today is a big accomplishment. We made it to middle school. The tests, the homework, the drama, the early morning, the moments where you probably wanted to give up and everything in between. And not even make it to a strength of life. My name is Timothy Monte, and I was presented with a great opportunity to speak before the night. And I must say, it's truly a great privilege to be able to God and words of wisdom. I'm currently a student at Wayne State University, currently for my bachelor's degree in exercise science. Before I got there, I was a degree with God about 30 years ago. Excited, nervous, unsure about the future, and honestly, just trying to figure life out one day at a time. There's one thing I want you all to leave here remembering tonight is this. Life is not always going to be easy, but you can always keep going. A lot of people look at success and only see the finish line. They see the college student, the athlete, the business owner, the person doing well now. But what they don't see are the hard days they're not seeing. They don't see the failures, they don't see the doubts, they don't see the setbacks. They also don't see the choices you have to make along the way. And trust me, I've had my fair share of setbacks. But there was times when I probably wasn't doing the things I was supposed to do. Being bad in class, fighting my games with grades in school, But I learned that not everybody is heading in the direction you want to go. So now I have to really have a one-on-one with myself and really ask myself what I want to be in my life. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is stand apart from the crowd and make decisions that are right for me. There were moments in my life where things didn't always go the way I planned. Times where I felt stuck. Times where I felt unmotivated. Times where I felt like everyone else was moving ahead while I was trying to catch up. And I know some of you have already felt that even at your young age. There were moments where I had to step away from certain situations, certain influences, and certain mindsets because I knew they weren't helping me become the person I wanted to be. That wasn't always easy, but it was necessary. As you move forward into high school, you're going to face those same choices. There will be times when people encourage you to do things you know aren't right or aren't helping you reach your goals. In those moments, remember that real strength isn't following the crowd. It's having the confidence to follow your own path. Maybe some of you struggle in school. Maybe some of you dealt with pressure at home. Maybe some of you lost friendships. Maybe you feel like people underestimated you. But here's what I learned. Your hard moments do not define your future. Just because life is difficult does not mean your story is over. One thing about life is that everybody goes through something. No one has a perfect journey. The difference between people who grow and people who stay stuck is perseverance. The ability to keep moving forward even when things get hard. Perseverance doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes perseverance is simply getting up and trying again the next day. Sometimes it's showing up when you don't feel confident. Sometimes it's believing in yourself when nobody else does it. Sometimes it's failing and still refusing to quit. You don't have to have your whole life figured out right now. But what matters is taking the steps forward. As you move into high school, you're going to change a lot. You're going to meet new people. Some friendships will last forever, and honestly, some won't. You'll discover things you're good at, and you'll also face challenges you didn't expect. And during those moments, I want you to remember something very important. Do not let temporary struggles convince you to give up on permanent goals. The bad grade is temporary. The setback is temporary. Embarrassment is temporary. Failure is temporary. But if you keep pushing, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself, you can end up somewhere you never imagined. I'm standing here today not because life is perfect for me, but because I kept going and I'm still going. And every single person in this room has that same ability. Another thing I want to say is this. Don't compare your journey to everybody else's. Social media can make it seem like everybody has life figured out. It can make you move behind. But everybody moves through life at different speeds. Some people figure things out early. Some people take longer. Some people fail before they succeed. And that's okay. Your journey is your journey. Focus on becoming a better version of yourself little by little every day. Small progress still matters. Even on days where it feels like nothing is changing, growth is still happening. And while you're chasing your goals, remember to stay true to yourself. Don't let peer pressure make decisions for you. Don't become somebody else just to fit in. The coolest thing you can do is be real. Respect your parents and your teachers. Work hard even when nobody's watching. And never be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Strength is not pretending you have everything together. Strength is continuing to move forward even when things feel different. Before I finish, I want to leave you with one final message. There will be moments in life where you feel tired, discouraged, or unsure of everything going on. But don't quit during those moments. Some of the best things in life happen after the hardest seasons. Keep pushing, keep believing, and keep showing up. Because one day, you're going to look back and realize the obstacles you faced didn't break you. They built you into the person you were meant to become. The best way to great class. Be proud of yourselves today. Celebrate this moment because all of you earned it. And remember, this is only the beginning. Congratulations again, and I wish every single one of you success, happiness, and strength for the journey ahead. Thank you.
We appreciate all the words of wisdom from someone who has been where we have been and can illuminate the path for our future. Thanks, Naveen.
Our class shared lots of memories and good times that we will never forget. Please enjoy our video as we remember some of the special moments that we shared.
Good times, good friends, and great memories. Ms. Barrett and Ms. Hudson will now commence the presentation of certificates.
Aiden Ali. Hansi Angulo. Kima Ayatike. Lauren Banks. Stephen Banks III. Shayla Barkley. Jael Latachi. Shania Barnett. Michael Bartel. Nancy Beasley. Aaliyah Beatty. Roy Beatty. Chance Berga. Samuel Bonavici. Jeremiah Bradford. Gavin Brady. Elise Gray. Donna Moray Presley. Eli Brown. Gabrielle Hooper. Derek Kennedy. Carly Childs. Amara Coker. Samara Cole. Journey Collins. Dylan Cummings. Joshua Dasgupta. Adrian Davis. Claire Davis. Michaela
Hear your name, please. We're starting off with the Mathematics Academic Excellence Award. There's a number of these. First, we have Chloe Washington. Ema. Elise. Amir. We also have a Mathematics Award for recognition of outstanding dedication and contribution to math class and commitment. Messiah. Also, we have a certificate of achievement, recognition of exceptional math for Shane Sims. This is from Mrs. Hudson's class. We have Mina Lewis. And also from Mrs. Hudson, we have a certificate for Distinguished Service Award for Carly Child. Also for ELA, Ms. Conway's class. Excellence Award, Kima. The Excellent Classroom Discussion Award for Sage Kinnerman. Excellence Award for Malachi Dickerson. We have the Most Helpful Award for Jeremy Henry. And the Most Improved Award for Eli Brown. Academic Excellence Award for Elise Bray. Academic Excellence Award for Jeremiah Bradley. Perseverance Award for Aaliyah Beatty. Now for U.S. History for myself, Certificate of Excellence, Elise Bray. Amir Davis. Chloe Washington. Malachi Dickerson. Solana Van Dyke. Taco Van Dyke. For outstanding citizenship, we have Shane Sims. Also for outstanding citizenship, Lauren Banks. Braylon Gee. For most improvement throughout the year in U.S. history, Gabby Buford. Dana Rogers. And Eli Brown. We have class awards for most engagements in the classes. Anthony Miller. The student has his hand up almost all the time. He knows the answer or not. Damian Norton. Next up is Student Council, Certificate of Appreciation. Caitlin Tomlinson. Rachel Griffin. Lauren Hess. Chloe Washington. Tony Brisby. And Ashley Grimes. And lastly, we have all members of the National Junior Honor Society standing. All members of the National Junior Honor Society standing. Give them all a round of applause.
We have another special award. Thank you for my National Junior Honor Society. We have another special award as well.
Hi, families, students, staff, hi, administration, families, students, and staff. I'd just like to take a few minutes to acknowledge our students, probably before you long. I know oftentimes we believe that in dance we're just 1-2 stepping, but we actually learn dance history, form, and function. And while all of our dancers are special and work very, very hard this year, I'd like to acknowledge some dancers on an academic level in dance. And so, without further ado, for my third hour class, I'd like to call Nina Lewis. From my fifth hour class, I'd like to call Lauren Bates and Nina Long. And from my seventh hour class, I'd like to call Hannah Tucker, Caitlin Tomlinson, and scoring the highest, Donna Brazier.
Thank you, Mr. Chancellor and Ms. Porter. Dean Slade will now present the Eagle Award.
Good evening, everyone. The Dean's Award has represented one of the highest honors that can be bestowed upon a scholar. This award recognizes an individual who exemplifies the very best of what it means to be a University K-12 scholar. A University K-12 scholar is one who demonstrates academic excellence, integrity, leadership, perseverance, responsibility, and service to others. They are respectful, accountable, engaged in their learning, and committed to making a positive impact on our school community. They lead not only through words, but through their actions and their character every day. The recipient of the Dean's Award is selected through nomination from our faculty and staff. And I asked the teachers to just give me a little bit of a phrase or a little bit of words to describe the scholar. So I'm just going to give you some of the things that the teachers gave me. This scholar is kind and confident. This scholar is excited about learning and curious about the world around him. Wants to learn how to be good at everything. Has a sweet spirit. Is the good twin. Talented and academically astute. A little ball of energy and a self-proclaimed vote. This student is conscientious about his work. Volunteers for class discussions, wanting to assist in the class in any way possible, has great forethought, is a faithful choir member, always going up and beyond on assigned projects, and always the first to come to class. He is helpful, has potential, and school spirit. Today, we celebrate an honor who truly represents the Charter spirit and the ideals upon which our community is built. It is my honor to present the 2026 University K-12 Academy Dean's Award to Kima Anna.
Congratulations to our special awards recipients. Let's welcome back Dean Slade for closing remarks.
I thought it was going to be a little longer, but I know you're all hot, so I'm trying to get you out of here. I get it. As we conclude today's promotion ceremony, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all our parents, families, teachers, and staff. Your unwavering support, encouragement, and partnership have played a vital role in the success of our scholars. This special day is not only a reflection of their hard work and dedication, but also of the countless ways you have guided, motivated, and supported them along their journey. As a class, you hold a unique place in the history of our school. You will be remembered as the scholars who navigated this period of transition and growth, and more importantly, you are expected to become the first graduating class to walk across the stage in our brand new building in 2029 Southern School Year. What an incredible legacy and opportunity this will be. On behalf of the entire University K-12 family, I wish you and your families a wonderful, safe, and enjoyable summer. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2030. Come on. I'm proud of you. I believe in you. And we cannot wait to see all that you accomplish in the years ahead. I need you all to do a good job because I need you to pay my Social Security.